Rivers State is Nigeria's treasure base. In its belly below the ground lies over 60% of Nigeria's gas reserves and 40% of its sweet crude oil. The state also holds the key to end Nigeria's power supply problems. Rivers State has consciously boosted its capacity to generate power and is looking to distribute that power to meet the huge demands from its people and Nigerians at large.
The principal problem we're experiencing in the power sector is the downstream, which is held by the federal government. And so we are left with the inefficiencies of the federal government as encompassed in the power holding company that was created. Fortunately, under His Excellency Goodluck Jonathan, government has taken the bull by the horn and is determined to dispose of all the companies, hand them over to people whose business it is to do business. And we believe that once that happens, the private sector efficiency will come into it, and the power we are generating will then be possible to evacuate to our people.
Augustine Wokocha qualified as a geographer 20 years ago. He's a student of energy economics and has been in charge of the Rivers State Ministry of Energy for 4 years now. He has supervised the building of a state grid here and spent just 18 months building Nigeria's fastest power turbine in Rivers State. He's looking to create a power economy for the already oil-rich state because he believes power will empower the people.
We know that there is a dearth of power in Nigeria. We know that it's an opportunity that is waiting to be harnessed. And so we are, like I said earlier, we have 360 megawatts of power available, both completed and under construction, and have just commissioned a 180 megawatts capacity of plant at Afam. Invariably, in the next few months, we'll be having a total of close to 600 megawatts of power. That is enormous power. If the system were very efficient, we can be sure that we could trade on power and actually depend heavily on power to augment our revenue. We are strategically located to benefit from such investment. As we speak, it is not encouraging to go into such investment because the end point, which is the distribution where the revenue will come from to justify your investment, is still not very, very efficient.
Our thinking and our hope is that when the distribution companies are allowed to get on, we would have our own distribution company. Because the minute we have that, then it's a done deal. We've actually, if you've noticed, we've actually built a state grid so that it will be possible for us to distribute power to our people. And even now, the power, for instance, that PHCN is delivering in the Ogoni axis is coming purely from the Rivers State turbine. And all of the infrastructure to taking power to Ogoni was built by the Rivers State government.
The state governor has promised to ensure that Rivers State meets its energy needs through a sustainable framework that will support the state's economic growth and provide its citizenry with services that meet their expectations as a fast-growing economy.
I promise security, which is essential. I'm working hard on power, which is also essential, and to ensure that we reduce to its barest minimum communal and civil strife in the course of doing business.
About 1,000 distribution transformers of various capacities have been deployed to many parts of the state. Rivers State is looking to push power generation and available energy from the present level of 250 megawatts to over 500 megawatts within the next 12 months. The goal is to ensure that every community in the state has some form of electricity in the next 6 to 12 months.
We believe strongly in the power of power to empower our people, and we believe that if we provide power to our people, they'll become more independent and self-reliant, and therefore we'll be able to generate economy for themselves and deviate from crime. We believe that with power, we'll have more peace in Rivers State, in Nigeria, and that we'll have more economic prosperity in our state.
As the state awaits the nod from the federal government to distribute its own excess power, efforts are already underway to attract public-private partnerships to enable the state government to effectively generate and distribute power across the state.